It was a chilly autumn afternoon when Ethan first saw Olivia. The golden leaves crunched beneath his feet as he hurried into the quaint little bookstore at the corner of Maple Street. He wasn't looking for love, just a quiet place to escape the chaos of his thoughts. But fate had other plans. Olivia sat by the window, engrossed in a worn-out novel. Strands of her auburn hair fell over her face as she absent-mindedly twirled a pen between her fingers. Something about her intrigued him. The way she seemed lost in a world of words, completely unaware of the world around her. Ethan hesitated, then finally gathered the courage to speak. "That must be a really good book." Startled, Olivia looked up, her hazel eyes locking onto his. A soft smile played on her lips. "It is. But you just interrupted the best part." Ethan chuckled. "I guess I owe you an apology then." And just like that, a conversation began. They talked about books, dreams, and life. Hours passed unnoticed, and before they knew it, the bookstore owner was locking up. From that day on, Ethan and Olivia became inseparable. Their love was built on deep conversations, laughter, and stolen moments between the pages of their favorite novels. They explored the city together, leaving pieces of their love in every cafe, park, and bookstore. But love is rarely without its trials. Ethan received a job offer in another state, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It was his dream, but it meant leaving Olivia behind. The thought of a long-distance relationship scared them both. "I don't want to lose you," Olivia whispered one night, tears glistening in her eyes. "You won't," Ethan promised, holding her close. "Love isn't measured by distance. It's measured by how much we're willing to fight for it." They decided to try. At first it was bearable. Late-night calls, handwritten letters, surprise visits. But as months turned into years, the distance began to weigh on them. Arguments replaced laughter. Silence filled the spaces where words used to be. One evening, after yet another disagreement, Olivia sighed. "Maybe we're just fooling ourselves, Ethan. Maybe love isn't enough." Ethan's heart clenched. He couldn't bear the thought of losing her, but he also didn't want to hold her back from happiness. "I'll come back," he said suddenly. "I don't care about the job. I care about you." Olivia shook her head. "You worked so hard for this. I can't let you throw it away." They stared at each other, both realizing the painful truth. They were at a crossroads, and then fate intervened again. A few days later, Ethan received an offer from a company in their city. It wasn't as prestigious, but it was enough. Without hesitation, he took it. When he showed up at Olivia's doorstep, breathless and hopeful, she just stood there, shocked. "Ethan, what are you doing here?" He smiled. "Coming home." Tears spilled down Olivia's cheeks as she threw herself into his arms. In that moment, nothing else mattered. Not the years apart, not the struggles. Just them. Love had tested them, but it hadn't broken them. It had only made them stronger. Years later, as they sat together in their favorite bookstore, now as husband and wife, Ethan looked at Olivia and whispered, "I'd choose you in every lifetime." And Olivia, smiling through happy tears, replied, "And I'd find you in every lifetime." Because true love always finds a way.